This is the ACC Digital Network. You can follow us on Twitter at the ACCDN. I'm Jeff Fischel along with Riley Skinner, and Florida State quarterback EJ Manuel is here. All right, EJ, a lot of talk about what you guys can accomplish this year. It's got to be a good kind of pressure, right?
Oh, yeah, it's always a great pressure. Anytime you're strapping up a uniform for Florida State, it's going to be a lot of pressure going into the season. We're excited about it. You know, we're putting in all the work that we need to do, even some extra stuff, you know, that we're very confident going into the season.
Before asking you about y'all's crazy good defense, I want to ask about you personally. Right. Coming from last year, you had a great year last year. I want to know, what are you doing right now from the end of last year to kickoff this year to get better as a quarterback?
The biggest thing I've done is actually getting up on the board and writing up my plays. I've taken 20 scripts from the spring, and you know, I just each and every day, maybe an hour, 2 hours, honestly, and just write plays. You know, instead of just sitting at home watching TV. You know, I have a little dry erase board that I keep in my house, and I just drop the play, and I, you know, do defenses, protections, and all that kind of stuff. So I think I'm a visual learner. So when I can actually write something down or draw it, you know, and things like that, I'll remember it a lot better.
I mean, that's huge. I mean, playing quarterback, once you have the understanding of what everybody's doing around you, exactly, it slows the game down for you. I mean, and that's unbelievable that you're doing that. I mean, I think it's going to definitely slow it down for you and be even more of an effective quarterback going forward.
I'm glad I did it, man, because I was just rambling in Walmart one day and saw the dry erase boards for like $2, so I grabbed one.
Best $2 purchase you
Thank you. Exactly. It might go a long way for me. So, you know, that's probably the biggest thing. Other than the workouts and the 7-on-7s I've been doing with my teammates, that's probably the biggest thing I can say I worked on.
So you can know the playbook, but plays can break down. I mean, you felt a lot of pressure last year. In fact, in the bowl game, you guys had 4 true freshmen start on the offensive line. You feel more confident about the kind of protection you're going to get this year?
Definitely. That's why I always try to tell my O-line, don't worry about that kind of stuff. You know, if somebody gets through, that's on me to, you know, still get the ball off and, you know, make a play. So that's why I really, you know, took the time to learn my plays, like really, you know, to draw it and know it's second nature, because, you know, the ad-libbing and things like that, making plays when things break down, it's easy to me. You know, that's the blessing of it.
And I want to know, as a quarterback going through practice, how much better do you feel that you get going against possibly the best defense in the country every single day?
Oh, yeah. I know, you know, it's no slacking in practice. You know, it's not like you're going to come out there and, you know, play against the walk-ons or a defense that's not going to go out and, you know, shut out teams. You know, I know our defense is going to do that. And I think the best friend to a great offense is having a great defense. You know, I know in years past when FSU was winning the championships, the ACCs, the national titles, they had a great defense. I mean, don't get me wrong, they had a great offense too, and Chris Winkie and Charlie Ward, but, you know, they had some, you know, standouts at linebacker, safety, corner, everywhere. So I think that's going to, you know, go a long ways for us this year.
So what's good enough for the Noles this year? 10 wins, maybe an ACC title, maybe a national title?
Definitely a national title. You know, that's always the thought process of Florida State. Our fans always think of January when the season is in August. You know what I mean? We're just starting to practice, and people are already talking about January, trying to get hotels for the national championship or the Orange Bowl. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of hopes, high hopes, and, you know, we hold ourselves to a higher standard anyway. So, you know, if we fall short of that, it's a disappointment.
EJ, thank you. Good luck this season to the Noles. You're watching the ACC Digital Network.